This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Win by Zehra Mahoon. What is the law of attraction? Simply put, the law of attraction says that our thoughts create our reality, or what you think about comes about. The kicker here is that we all believe that we are thinking positive thoughts because we are asking for good things to happen to us and to others. But in reality, what we want and how we think about it are two very different things. A lot of times, we think about and talk about what we don't have instead of thinking about and talking about what we want. Law of attraction says that we get what we think about. So guess what? If you are thinking about not having money to pay the bills, you get more of not having enough money to pay the bills. In order to achieve what we want, we have to talk about the having of it rather than the absence of it. If you want to win the lottery, think about winning, rather than thinking about the odds of winning. Get it? If you got this, then we are pretty much done already, because that is the main event. The rest of this book is just going to help you get all the finer details that surround it. In summary, here are the fundamental principles of the law of attraction. Your thoughts create your reality. When you change the way you think, your reality changes. Like thoughts attract other thoughts like them. So if you are thinking happy thoughts, more happy thoughts will come to you automatically, and when you are thinking unhappy thoughts, more unhappy thoughts will occur in your head, and you will become either happier or unhappier as a result. The easiest way to get to where you want to be is to appreciate where you are. A belief is just a thought you think again and again. So anything can be a belief. A positive belief is one that sets you free from constraints, while a negative belief is one that imposes constraints or conditions. For example, a negative belief is that the odds of winning the lottery are very poor. A positive belief is that anyone can win. Every time we repeat a negative belief, it generates resistance and creates an obstacle in our path, preventing us from getting what we want. We can start from wherever we are and change our beliefs by making the decision to give them up. A belief once formed cannot be erased. However, it can be replaced with another belief. The process of shifting our beliefs can be slow, or it can be fast. That just depends on our ability to accept the new belief. The normal scientific cause and effect relationship that we observe in the physical world does not apply to the world of thoughts. That is why we hear of seemingly healthy people becoming suddenly sick. The sickness is caused by their thoughts, and therefore does not have a physical existence until it manifests. Our emotions give us important information about what to do. When we feel good, it is an indication that we are heading towards the things we want, and when we feel bad, it is an indication that we are moving away from what we want. Attachment to the outcome makes things take longer than they have to. If you want gently and release the desire rather than holding on to it and visiting it again and again, things will happen faster. You only need to ask once. Once you give birth to a desire, the universe, or that which you call God, knows it in detail and has the capacity to bring it to you immediately and completely. Asking for the same thing again and again generates resistance towards getting it. The farther away your objective is, the better it is to think about it in general terms. The closer you feel to achieving your goal, the more specific you can become about it. We don't have to know how things will come about, because when we design an exact path towards accomplishing something, when we are too far away from it, we close all other paths that might lead us to it, and that is why we begin to feel stuck. Therefore, asking questions such as when, where, who, how long is counterproductive. For more in-depth information about the law of attraction, please refer to my website, mahoon.com. What does the law of attraction have to do with winning?
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.